Okay, so what if I told you the secret to getting rich isn't about making more moves, but making way, way fewer? Today, we're going to dive into a mental model that basically flips the whole idea of success on its head. It's called the 20 slot life, and it's all about doing dramatically less, but doing it so much better. This quote is just so good because it cuts against everything we're told, right? I mean, the whole gospel of hustle culture is all about making more moves, being everywhere at once. But what if all that frantic activity, all that constant doing, what if that's the very thing holding you back from real wealth? So let's diagnose this problem that so many of us fall right into. We'll just call it the busyness trap. And it's this subtle, but man, is it a powerful force that keeps ambitious people just running in place. Does this feel familiar? Because it should. We're all conditioned to swing at every single pitch. We launch a podcast, we start a drop shipping store, we dabble in crypto, and we do it all at the same time. We're constantly in motion, but all this frantic swinging just leaves us exhausted and spread thin, completely stuck on a treadmill that's going absolutely nowhere. Whew. Yeah, that one kind of hits hard, doesn't it? We've all been sort of led to believe that a full calendar is a status symbol. But this idea reframes busyness not as a sign of importance, but as a total drain on our most valuable resources, our time, our energy, and our focus. It's a symptom of not having the clarity to focus on what actually matters. So if busyness is the trap, what's the escape plan? Well, the answer lies in this really simple but profound framework for making decisions, and it's called the 20 slot life. Just look at this number, 20. This is the key. Just imagine for a second you only get 20 of something for your entire life. All of a sudden, each one becomes incredibly valuable, right? You wouldn't just waste a single one. And this is the core idea, the lifetime punch card. Seriously, think about it. This isn't just for investing. It applies to every single major decision. Which career to chase, what business to start, even who you decide to commit to. With only 20 punches on that card, you are forced to say no to all the mediocre opportunities. It's like scarcity creates clarity. So this brings us to the first practical skill you absolutely have to master. It's not about what you add to your life, it's about what you have the guts to subtract from it. It's actually really easy to say no to a terrible idea. The real killer of greatness is the pretty good idea. These are the seductive distractions that just suck up all your resources, leaving you with like 20 projects moved an inch forward, instead of one great project moved a mile. Okay, here's a really powerful exercise you can do, like right now. Get a piece of paper and list your top 25 life or career goals. Now, carefully circle the 5 that matter the most to you. And here's the crucial, ruthless part. The other 20 are not your B list. They are now your avoid at all costs list. They are the enemies of your top 5. So once you've cleared the decks by subtracting all those distractions, the next pillar is all about developing a whole new kind of patience. I absolutely love this analogy. In baseball, right, if a perfect pitch comes right down the middle and you don't swing, you get a strike. Bummer. But in life and investing, you can let hundreds of pretty good pitches fly right by with zero penalty. You can just stand there for years waiting for that one perfect pitch. And this right here is a superpower. While everyone else is swinging frantically at every little opportunity, you are conserving your energy. You're observing. You're learning. You're waiting with disciplined patience for the opportunity that is so good it is almost a sure thing. So what does that perfect pitch even look like? Well, first, it has to be in your circle of competence, something you deeply, truly understand. Second, it has to offer a huge margin of safety, meaning the potential upside is massive compared to the risk. And when that rare pitch finally arrives, you don't just bunt. No way. You swing for the fences. You commit fully. You punch one of your 20 slots. All right, now for the final and maybe the most counterintuitive piece of this whole puzzle. You've subtracted, you've waited, you've swung hard at a great opportunity. So now what? See, the big decision is just the start. Real wealth isn't created in all the frantic buying and selling. It's forged in the patient waiting. Once you've made a great move, your most powerful next move is often to do absolutely nothing at all and just let compounding work its magic. But so many of us, we get impatient, we get bored, we sell a brilliant long-term asset to chase some short-term, shiny object. We interrupt the magic of compounding. It's like the slide says, we cut our flowers and we water our weeds. The goal is to nurture the winners, not get distracted by all the noise. Okay, we've covered the theory.
Now, let's make this real for you, right now. It is time to turn this whole philosophy into action.
I want you to do a simple life audit. Just open your calendar, look at your bank statement for the last 30 days. Where did your time, your money, and your energy actually go? Be brutally honest with yourself. And as you're looking at that audit, ask yourself this question. Identify just one pretty good project, or commitment, or distraction that is draining the resources you desperately need for something truly great. What is the first thing you are going to subtract? Ultimately, this isn't just about managing your time or your money. It's a commitment to yourself. It's about choosing to play your own game, guided by your inner scorecard, not the world's. It's the first step to reclaiming your focus, your energy, and your future. So the only question left is, what will you choose to subtract?